What's up, YouTube? I am back with another Dave reaction. I'm on the Dave train. I'm just on a journey exploring new music, sharing it with you, talking about it. Because to be honest, I don't really have anybody to talk about it in real life, not in the way that I want to. They would be saying, "Man, why you always talk about this?" Whatever. So, Dave, I'm really impressed by this guy. He is so good. And, the things he's doing at that age. I just reacted to my 19th birthday. That was amazing. I don't know how old he was when he made that song, but man, truly impressive storytelling. He's one of them ones. I've said it before. I got the lyric video here because I know I repeat myself in every video. English is not my native language, as you can hear. So for now, I still need the lyric video. Maybe when I'm much further in this journey, I can do it without, but still I will leave the link to the original video in the description. But let's get it started.
I spent my 24th birthday with the people I love. For the diamonds.
He started it different because at 19 he spent his birthday in the hospital. So I'm seeing improvement.
See through the dust. God, I know it ain't easy to love. I just wish that Abdullah could have seen what we done.
I don't know who Abdullah is. That's somebody in his life. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But it's good that he's owning up to, I ain't easy to love, I'm me, flaws and all. And I'm reading ahead here, but I've already mentioned that in one of the other videos. It's cool he can retire his mom. That's nice if you reach that kind of level, all right?
I retired my mum, moved out with my friends. That's where the problems start, that ain't where it ends. How many single mums sacrifice it all for their kids? Stop working for they haven't got a reason to live. I believe that God fed the 5,000 with the bread and the fish. Cause I see mummy do some similar things. It can help you.
Hey man, shout out to all moms, but especially the single moms and single dads even. It's, man, I come, from a background just like it, and sometimes you do see your mother doing, the impossible, just like he's saying, feeding 5,000 with bread and fish. Yeah, it's amazing.
Will harm you, depends on how you're using a rope. How are we in the wrong for supplying drugs? The government's the reason that we use them to cope. I made friends with a flame and I'm used.
Jeez, man, I feel that one, How are you gonna blame us, I understand you have to have responsibility, accountability, but if that's the way to survive, man, sometimes you just can't see any other way,
To the smoke, yeah. When we never had a thing, we still split in half. It's the people with the least that got the biggest hearts, one of a kind. True love ain't just something you find.
Yeah, man. I come from a background, I was born in Belgium. My father is Pakistani, my mother is Belgian. So I grew up with two cultures, but, and I come from not a lot. We didn't have too much growing up, and my family back in Pakistan certainly didn't. And you see these people with almost nothing still giving everything away that they have. That's amazing, we cannot even comprehend sometimes how they do. Just wired differently, I guess.
A good girl ain't just something you find. I get along with gold diggers and that's something I find. But it's probably car now, I got more money than time. My friends say they worry about me, I just tell them I'm fine. I took a look in the mirror and now I wish I was blind.
My friends ask me, how I'm doing. I'm telling them I'm fine. Most of the time when people say that, they just don't want to get into it, right? Yeah, I'm fine. Just because they don't want to, go through all that is hassle. No, I'm not fine, and then, I always say, ask your best friends how they're doing, especially the ones that look they're fine. But if they don't tell the truth, and take a look in the mirror now, I wish I was blind. I had those moments when you don't recognize yourself. You don't want to see yourself. You hate yourself.
She the love of my life or in love with a life. Backstabbers.
That's another problem he has, right? Is she in love or in love with the life? Because I got money now. You start to think, why does she like me, or does she?
See the blood on your knife. My mum covered me in blood, but it was coming from Christ. This Serrano on the rocks, I pour double with ice. I take trips to wind down, I ain't reading at night. The only time I touch books when I'm seeking a flight. Can you
Man doesn't read, he only books flights, that's a double right there. He's playing on the word books. Yeah, I do like to read. I like to write as well, but I understand, I like the book flights too, when I got the money.
hear me? Let me speak in the mic. God, I know I ain't easy to like, but still I'm seeking a light. I spent $250,000 on renovating my house and couldn't even live in it cause they were staking it out. Tracker in my car, felt like 007, whip that.
Is that true? A tracker in his car? I don't know too much about his history, but I can understand when you're famous, they know where you live. It's hard to feel safe, right? Or you can't go outside, you just can't live there. Spend a lot of money renovating the house. I couldn't even live there because they were staking it out.
Asking out a park, I knew his energy was dark. Living out the Corinthia, didn't even have a yard, but that's where I met my
Corinthia. I've been in London a few times. That's a hotel, right?
teacher, and I learned to play guitar. Guess it's written in the stars. Life comes at you fast. Squeeze the Urus in a convoy of cars. We got it on us, you ain't even gotta ask. Don't trouble us. Fame comes quicker than money does. Salmon pink suit, I'm like De Niro in Casino.
Great movie. Hey, I'm a movie buff.
Life gave me lemons, I gave you a branzino when I seasoned it. Me and Drake.
Oh, life gave me lemons, I gave you a branzino. Branzino, that's a type of fish. Is it cod? I don't know. But with the lemons all around it, not really much of a fish.
We're in a private room reasoning, he's always been there when I needed him. Listen, I'm the reason why your dream girl.
I know that Drake is the reason that Top Boy got picked up by Netflix, right? And then Dave was in it. Is that also? That's cool, man. That's cool that he looks out for him.
Will wiggle their asses, drink wine but don't finish their glasses. Snap pics in Bahamas, sniper do it in silence. I ain't in all the drama. In this town I got the crown but I ain't been in the plaza. Fucking crosses, teams on conspiracy charges. Gardens laid out in Astra, I ain't dealing with grasses. Fuck a snitch, got my guys remanded. Life of an artist, pretty women AAA passes. Slim thick, skin slick, I mean it's coming like it's oil she bathing. See the harvest, see the seeds I planted. There's a drought in the ends. I'm in Cali with a ting, I'll end up posting a pack like I was snapping in the...
He's scheming right there with the harvest, and it's like a whole weed scheme, right? Planting the seeds, the harvest, and then Cali, like California, but it's also like a strain of weed.
Gym, Gemma Records, you can bang it on the wing.
Good.
I lost friends, but it's my innocence I miss. I guess ignorance is bliss.
I think about that a lot, actually. I do miss my friends, but there's a certain time there, the innocence was still there, and then it, start to go off the deep end. But that time, that innocent time, oof, nostalgia, that's also an addictive drugs.
I ain't bragging, only rap about a fraction of my sins. My young G's don't count as stabbing if it happened in his limbs.
No.
The world is my
Hey, if you get stabbed in the limb, that doesn't even count. It's just a flesh wound. Really?
fucking office. Book her a trip to the tropics. I'm feeling philanthropic, nigga. That's a different topic. The GMT and EST, they're gonna think I'm foreign, different time zones, and that's the way I gotta pick my watches. Stretton Velvet. You can say I live in Gotham.
Got a watch for every time zone. Strettonville or Vale? I know that's like a neighborhood in London, right? It's got to be like a rougher part of the city. Let me know in the comments. School me, guys. School me.
Where I take the Birkin and I kill a Crockett. You can see the little locket. Bro, it ain't no wonder why she finna top it. Look, I ain't a striker, I'm a camber cast in the pockets. Tell him to miss me. Never signed a deal. You niggas hating on history, and I took the ends with me. That ain't.
I really have to do my homework on him. He does. I think in the last song he does it independently. Doesn't want to sign a deal, which is good if you can really do it and make it. I guess in the long run, you have more control, creative control. You have, I guess more money in the end. Of course, your reach might not be as big. Except if you're as good as Dave, because man, this guy, he's just storytelling. He's got the doubles in there. He's got the cadence. He's got the schemes.
Figure check wasn't enough to convince me, but that's the only time I turned my back on the 16. Life is a game. You
He turned down 8-figure check. Oof. Oh my God.
can't play it in split screen.
Man, that's a dope line right there. Life is a game. You can't play it in split screen. Like, you have to do it by yourself. Even if you're surrounded with people, you know, and you see a door where an opportunity lies, you still have to walk through it by yourself. It's you that has to do it. There's no multiplayer, you know, it's sure you need help. Sure you need to help others. But it's still you that has to do it. I keep fucking up the sentence, but you know what I mean.
God hasn't given me a test I couldn't handle yet. I don't even bother trying to match it when the scammers flex. Give us something money can't buy, and that's the challenge next. Ambidex, problems coming.
Give us something money can't buy, and that's the challenge next. Which is, for him, maybe harder, you know. He's already got the money, you know. I'm still trying to get some, but yeah, man, it's the most important thing, right? The stuff that we cannot buy.
From the right and left, love is dead. Enough gal are doing the most. If you're talking engagement, it's probably to do with a post. I'm at that age where everybody's getting.
Nowadays, if people talk about engagement, I guess it has nothing to do with marriage, right? It's about a post on social media and how much engagement it gets, how much likes, how much comments. Oof. Let's hope this video gets some engagement. Yeah, now I'm begging. I'm desperate for engagement, guys.
Married or having kids, feel like it happened quick. Commitment's hella pressure, there's enough of that as it is. Can't make the same mistakes that my dad.
Oh, I feel that, man. When you get older, you have a family, you know, you get more pressure, society, you know, whatever. Oof. And I'm reading, you know, can't make the same mistakes my daddy did. You know, sometimes we do end up repeating history, and it's hard to break that cycle.
Daddy did, car, I know what the damage did. How you raise a life and you haven't lived. But what's living? Is it club?
Oh my God, this is going to be a long video if I keep pausing. I'm sorry. You know, uninterrupted video link in the description. But yeah, man, how can I raise a life that I haven't lived? You know, I didn't have a good example. Dave, what are you doing to me, man? This guy's good. He is amazing.
Up and banging chicks or planning trips or some sort of pleasure I haven't managed to factor in. I guess I'll let you know when the stats are in. Your friends get busy, the cracks start showing, and that's when the distance in between us starts growing. We all want it, I just wanted more.
That's another double, man. You know, when the cracks start showing, like, and the distance between us start growing with your friends, you get older, even if you get famous, right? The crack starts showing, we grow apart, but crack and the drugs, you know, I've experienced some of that too, not with crack, but other things, alcohol, and, you know, you live the party life and everything's good, and then you start to get older, you grow apart, but also some of us end up with addiction problems, right? Crack starts showing.
I think this money's exposed my flaws. The clean hearted find it harder for sure.
That's what they say, you know, money doesn't, you know, make you an asshole. Money doesn't make you, you know, like a philanthropic person. It just exposes who you are, or, you know, exacerbates the properties you already have. If you were an asshole before when you were poor and you get money, you're going to be an even bigger asshole, right?
See, most people that are wealthy, they ain't good in their core. You either rich off a talent or exploiting the poor. I'm 24 and an adult in the eyes of the law, but still a baby in the eye.
You either rich off a talent or exploiting the poor. Oh, man. Every line in this hits.
To the Lord, you see the Bible's my sword and the word is my shield. Storms prayed for me, I cried. It's sharpened my steel, but that's my brother for real. Me and
I know who Stormzy is. I don't know a lot of his songs. There's one with Ed Sheeran. I know that's more mainstream. Maybe I should get into more Stormzy as well. What do you think?
Mummy saw the world, man, she couldn't believe it. And to this day, that's my biggest achievement. Did 27 countries in under 9 months. So when the Most High says my time's up, just tell him that I tried. And I ain't never switched sides. I did it for you and I, 16 till I die, yes.
Oh, this is it? Oh, okay. It's just playing out now. Wow. These Dave songs are taking it out of me. What did I just experience? Wow. I experienced like a lifetime of his story and my own story is, you know, playing in my head at the same time. Like, if an artist can do that, then he's got a special talent. That is amazing. I'm looking forward to more Dave. I hope I gave some insights into my own shit, into some of this stuff too, but I know I missed a lot. That's why I always say school me in the comments and subscribe for more reactions coming, especially Dave, because wow, what a journey. And this is only the start. It's only getting started. Where is it heading? I don't know. Definitely into the next video. I'm out. Peace.